Alright, let's go ahead and get started. Today we are going to look at the Grange Mudroom kit that just came out. I'd like to thank cannot talk already, I just started the stream. I'd like to thank EA for giving me the access code for this kit so that we can look at it today. We looked at the Essential Beauties kit a couple days ago when it came out, and I loved a lot of the makeup that came with that, so I'm excited to look at this kit as well. I just want to build, this is a giant lot for this, but we're going to build a little mudroom, hopefully, is the plan. I don't know why I'm cycling through everything like that. Okay, there we go. So I think I'm just going to start with, like, I'm going to say something like about this big, maybe, for now. We'll just do a big square. But first I want to look at all the items we have. Let me just find everything from the new kit. It is already on show all. So we're going to find and filter by packs. And then scroll way down. There it is. Okay. Ooh, okay, so we've got a little bench here. Look at the swatches for this one. Okay, we got pink swatches again. Let's go. That's always like the first thing that I check. I really like this too. That's a cute wood shade. I like that a lot. Welcome, welcome, guys. All right, let's see. I don't know how I feel about the black. I just don't like the pillow colors with it, I don't think. I'm gonna try and move. Nope, it's not gonna help. I'm trying to not block the pillows with the swatches, but that's not gonna work right now. I like that we have a lot of colorful options. I do really appreciate that. In terms of like bright, like rainbow colors, that always makes me happy. And then we have this little hallway table here. I like the little baskets that are underneath. I think that's super cute. I keep a lot of basket storage in my house, so I do appreciate that. I do really like this swatch. I think I'm going to be working with this swatch a lot, honestly. This is really pretty. And then we've got the white and the black and the purple. Again, I really love that we have so many rainbow colors here. That makes me so happy. I mean, we've also got this though. Maybe I want to do that. That also kind of matches with the bench. Alright, and then we've got a cupboard. That kind of matches. Look at the swatches for that one. I appreciate when they have everything with matching swatches. I feel like that's rare for The Sims, especially with like wood shades. Oh my goodness. Alright, and then another cupboard. This one's more open. I like the ones like this where I can kind of go in and change what's there by adding my own decor. I just think that's a lot more fun. You've got this little plant. You guys know I love whenever we get more plants. And different swatches for... Looks like that one has a different swatch for the plant itself. That one's a little darker. The planter comes in different colors. I think I kind of like this one. I'll keep it on that one for right now. You've got some hydrangeas. I'm not 100% sure how I feel about this plant. It's not that bad. I don't know how often I'm going to use it, though. Then what else do we have here? We've got this little mirror. No, it's an archway. Oh, I see. No, it is a mirror. Okay. I'm confusing myself by having everything facing the grass. I was like, why would there be a window? In buy mode. I do think that's cute. And that should come in all the same swatches too, I think. Oh, it only comes in like these wood swatches. At least it comes in that one that matches the other light wood that we have. Again, I get really upset when they don't do that. Okay, we've got some more clutter items too, which is always super exciting to me. I love clutter. Let's see. What do I post on my Patreon? I've been behind on my Patreon lately, man. I've been so all over the place. I just got diagnosed with ADHD and just started taking Adderall, and so now I'm starting to get back on top of things again. Turns out I just needed to be medicated. Surprise. But I've been working on some mods that I'm making myself to put on the Patreon and just some other little custom things like that. I'm mostly trying to focus on doing some Sims 2 and then Sims 4 mods over there. I should really pick up Sims 3 again at some point. It's been so long since I've played it. I like how there's just like a solid white. I like the envelopes coming in different colors. I do think that's really cute. That makes it a little bit more colorful for the mail. That's like fun mail. The white gives me like, this is bills. Alright, what else do we have? Oh, the keys and the sunglasses. That's really cute too. Again, I love clutter. I love when they give us clutter. Looks like the keys, oh no, the keys kind of change color. They're silver and gold. The different sunglasses colors. We got some shoes that don't go on a rack, which I appreciate, just having like the shoes where you can just kind of lay them anywhere. I feel like this could be really cute to keep in like a Sims bedroom too. Oh, this is kind of a cool swatch. I like the swatches for these. And then I think some rain boots. The rain boots are also super cute. I think I like this green, so we'll stick with that for right now. I want to try to incorporate everything into this build, and so we'll kind of see what I can do. Okay, this looks like I don't know why I'm struggling to talk so much today. This looks like it's the same basket that goes underneath the table. So I like that they gave us like a separate version of that. It looks pretty much the same options. I do think it's cute. I do wish that was like a little bit more textured there though. For the inside of the basket, it's just kind of like, it just looks like it's white sheets. And then just like the one towel that's laying on top of it. Towel, scarf, whatever that is. Then we've got this frame here. I'm running out of room. I'm gonna have to start moving some stuff around. Let's move the giant hydrangeas maybe. Okay, so what's going on with this one? Is it just shoes? I don't know if I understand the shoe sign. I'm not gonna lie. What's under the description? My mother always taught me to be polite, so heed that warning. If shoes are to be taken off, do it or to face their wrath. Is this just like a sign that says, like, take your shoes off, I guess? I mean, I guess that makes sense. Can probably incorporate that. Oh my gosh, a little... Okay, I'm trying not to look ahead as I'm going through stuff. I'm excited about this bag. Again, I love this kind of clutter. This could be so good to like put next to your Sims desk as like a work bag. Or like a school like messenger bag in like a teen's bedroom. Ugh. You're right, I should have just turned move objects on. How much for the kit? Let me check again because I always forget how much the kits are. I really should know that off the top of my head. It's been a long week, you guys. Okay, Mudroom kit. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, it's $5. It's $4.99. That's what I thought it was, but I didn't want to say that and then have it be wrong. So, I don't know how I feel about the swatches for this, though. I wish we had some funner swatches. These are all pretty basic and plain. I don't mind that, but I like also having some fun swatches in there too. It would have been nice to have one with maybe like some pins on it too. That would have been really cute. I just think it's neat. It's funny. Okay, and then hallway rug. I want to see what the swatches are for this too. It looks like it's pretty much just this pattern. These are some pretty cute swatches, though. Again, I like that this incorporates some more color there, too. I think I'm gonna do this one. Just so we have something a little bit more plain to even out all the pink that I'm adding right now. And then we have these hooks here. I'm gonna look at the swatches for that one too. I do like that they're pretty consistent with the swatches for the items, at least. It's this wood I really like. That light, like, birch wood. Okay, then we have another one. That looks like it's a coat. I'm gonna move it over here for now. This is cute. I wish we could mix and match stuff like this, where I can, like, pick the color of the jacket and then pick the color of the shelf. One day, maybe. They kind of did that with the plants we can actually take care of from the Fairies expansion, so I'm hoping maybe they will give that to us. Okay, it is a shelf. I'm running out of room. We're gonna go back here. Hold on. I really like that tiny shelf. That's not a bad idea, actually, to, like, display art like that. That kind of makes me want to get a shelf like that. I think that looks really cute. I like the prints as well. The little plants. Those are super cute. Alright, what else do we have? We've got this lamp. What swatches are this one? This is from the new Grange Mudroom kit. It just came out, I think, 2 days ago. So we're taking a look. I think maybe this one is what I'm gonna want to use. I want to try and use all the items. I don't know how well that's gonna work, but then we've got this sideboard. I'm gonna move this back with its friends. I ran out of wall space over here. I'll make it work. This is pretty similar to this, but it doesn't have the baskets. I love the little pink swatches we have here. I always complain there's not enough pink swatches for me in my pink obsession, so I appreciate when they give me more. And this looks like it's a closet. It looks like a bookshelf. Why are you calling this a closet? Oh, I guess I kind of get it, because then, like, you could put, like, the bag, the shoes. No, I kind of get that. That makes sense to me. I guess you probably wouldn't put the shoes all the way up there, but, like, you can kind of have some of the closet clutter on there. Okay, I get that. In which case, I wish we had, like, more of those items to work with. And the same swatches, it looks like. I think I'm gonna want to do that one. I might want to do the pink. I don't know. We'll see. And then there's one more. The other storage closet. And that should be matching swatches. Okay. I do like all of these. These are really cute. I wasn't sure how happy I'd be with this kit, but this is, like, a lot cuter than I thought it was going to be. I was really worried it was going to be, like, a ton of neutrals, and there are a lot of neutrals, but there's a ton of color options for this, too. Okay, I think I'm going to do a 5x5. I'm going to move over here. 3, 4, 4, 5. And we'll kind of start with something like that. I'm trying to think. I'm thinking about bringing just this part out a little bit and just having, like, a door with windows there, maybe. Where's the button I'm looking for? I am way too tired and out of it today, man. We did not sleep well last night. Like, me, my boyfriend, and honestly, I don't even think my cat slept well. She's been napping, like, extra long today. She didn't rest last night either at any point. We are all exhausted. And I'm like, I gotta play with this pack today. I'm so excited to mess with it. I was supposed to go live and do it yesterday, and yesterday was just so busy that I did not have time. I was disappointed. Alright, let's head back to build mode. Let's add some windows and a door here. Get rid of the pack restrictions. Okay. Let me go back over here and kind of see what I think is gonna match well with it. Maybe like these ones could be cute, I think. I'm gonna get options going and see how I feel. That doesn't block the window, at least then. I just want to see what we have. I think that's more of like a shop window though, considering the pack that it's with. All right, let's see. Are there any other ones that catch my eye for this build? I forget this is an option. I don't want to use it, but I do forget this one is an option. I'm avoiding mods. I'm trying to be good about that. We're not doing mods today. Probably should have turned mods off before I went live, but I wasn't thinking about it. These are really obnoxious windows, and I love them, but they don't fit the vibe. I don't feel like. I feel like I'd want this to be white. Does this one come in like... kind of? That kind of matches. I don't know how well. Let me move this out of the way here. Okay. I think I like this bigger window better. So we're gonna bring that one over here. And then over here. Do we want to put it on the edge here too? I feel like that could be cute. I don't know. Is that too many windows then? I like my windows, you guys. Alright, let's figure out a door. What pack is this from again? Oh, this is base game. Perfect, okay. Even better. I love when I accidentally pick base game stuff. It's rare. Okay, these are all facing the wrong way, though. I want to bring that around here. Okay. I don't know why I clicked off of the doors and I already clicked on them. Okay. We've got this big glass door. I want one of the tall ones. I want it to match the tall windows, hopefully. I forget which ones are like the super tall ones though. I mean, we've also got that. That's not what I want either though. I could have sworn we've got tall doors like that. Because if I go to this, it's gonna get mad at me, yeah. I wish there was another way to sort them like that. Okay, those are the archways. These are all the double doors, it looks like. Too big. That's a store door. Is that really that one door? Is that the only one that's tall like that? I mean, we've also got that, but that's not that's not a home door. But I want that height though. That's not. I just give her the ones that I know are not options. That blocks it. That could maybe be fine. I could maybe put one above it. I would definitely use, I would say use a PC and not a laptop if you're playing The Sims. The Sims can be rough on a laptop, especially if you have more packs and especially if you use mods. I think they're actually just base game. Which has me shook. Yeah, they're just base game. Usually I'm not a fan. I know, that's what I'm saying. When I picked them out, I was like, no way are these base game. That's crazy. I'm not the best with recommending like PC parts necessarily. I'm like dangerously unknowledgeable about like PC specs. That's like my dad's special interest, and so he's just always built me and my little brother's PCs for us and been like, okay, what do you want to use this for? And then he just kind of puts in what it needs. At some point I should probably figure that out, but I've been spoiled my whole life with that, where he's just like, okay, what do we need? I swear he does it not for us, but because he wants another excuse to build another computer. Like he's got like a pile of computer parts in the basement. He just wants an excuse to have another PC and to try and find more parts on clearance. It's so funny. Where was the other door I was looking at? Okay, I went past things. We got distracted. I feel like that could be cute. Building stresses me out. Like the actual like building of the house and like picking the doors and the windows, that part stresses me out. I really like decorating, but the actual like building part stresses me out. I'm trying to get better about it though, and like get better at it. I kind of like this one. I don't know. I do think we're gonna need a window up top so that it like reaches all the way up. I want like a ton of natural light is my thing. Okay, I do think we should use one of the base game ones since they are base game windows. I'm thinking this one or this one. I think I'm gonna stick with this one for now. Is there a matching swatch? No, of course there's not. There never is. Okay. Shoot. I could just have it be white. It's probably fine. Then I want to see if I can find a little baby window put up here. That's too big. I make that mistake too often. Do we want to do like that? I'm trying to think of what else would fit that space if I didn't put a window there. I feel like that's the most logical option, right? I hate that I can't like tell the size. Like that is not, that's huge. I think all the little ones really are like up top because they're like the cheap ones. There's also, nope, that one's also huge. I lied, okay. I think these ones are all gonna be really big. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so we're gonna have to work with stuff from over here. I think this is probably what we want. So I'm gonna see if move objects can help me out here. I just want it to be the same height for the door, and I know that's just not possible. I almost want to just make everything white so that it like all matches, because we don't have just the birch for this. But I think that would have been so cute. Oh man. Maybe we'll have all of these ones be white, and then I'll use the birch with the white on the sides, kind of. I still don't know how I feel about the windows on the side, but we'll see. We'll see how I feel about it. I don't know yet. Okay. And then I want an archway here. Do we want a little archway or a big archway? I feel like this is like a decent sized mudroom, so I feel like we could have a bigger archway. I'm looking at windows still. I'm looking for arches under windows. No wonder I'm not finding them. Okay, here we go. I mean, we have like the giant one. That one doesn't give me, it's too big. It does not give me mudroom vibes. I feel like either this one or just the little small, where is it? Not this one. Wasn't there another one that's the same size? That doesn't really match to me. I guess it'd be this one. I think we'd want to do one of these too. Is this one that's a slightly taller one? Is this one taller? I think so. Yeah, it's a little bit taller and I think a little bit wider maybe? So I feel like I'd want to use one of these too. And I feel like part of that is gonna depend on the furniture I want to put on that wall. I'm gonna put this over here for now maybe, and then we'll keep this one for now just to see how I'm feeling. I want to make sure there's enough room to put all the stuff in. That's really what I'm concerned about right now. Okay, I really like the birch that's going on over here, so I want to probably do like a birch floor. You like the other one? Should we switch it? Should we work around the bigger one? I think I like how the bigger one looks more, but I'm worried about having enough room. I guess like that can be later me's problem. I'm gonna keep it over there just in case we run out of room, I think. And hopefully we don't. Okay, let's see. I always really love this specific floor. I don't know if that looks too busy for this or not, though. Wait, what does the lighter one look like? Ooh, shoot. But then I think that's too light of a rug. Oh no. Is it too light of a rug for that floor? Should I go with that other swatch? What is it, this one? I do like that this one gives it a little bit more warmth, though. We'll do this one for now. And I'll see how I feel about it. I'll remove my flooring. Maybe. I'm gonna make it mad. At some point I'm gonna need to scatter everything. Okay, you know what? There's an easier way to do this. Let me just undo everything I did. Because I'm worried about accidentally deleting the furniture. Because I would accidentally delete the furniture. Okay, and then we'll... Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. And then for the wall color, I'm thinking we should do like white or neutral. I feel like that would match pretty well, and then just like, it would make the furniture stand out a little bit more is what I'm hoping for. Do we have just a nice white wall that's not just drywall? You're telling me white is not a standard? I guess it's pure expressions that I'm looking for, isn't it? Just for now. I might change my mind, but at least that looks better than the concrete walls. Or not concrete walls, the drywall. Okay. I'm gonna start to think about where I want to put stuff. I feel like we'd want this, like... right away in there. Because that's really where you're picking stuff up, right? Do we want to have the other one too? Or we could kind of branch it out. This one's a little bit taller, it looks like. I don't know. I don't know if it's necessary to have both is the thing for that one. Well, that could be nice with, like, by adding these over here too, maybe. Like, that could be kind of cute. Shoot, man. I might do it like that for right now. And then I think I want this across the way here. And then I can always move stuff, but I did like the idea of having these up over here. So I'm gonna do that real quick. What order do we want them? I'm gonna do it like that. That's about the height we'd want it, right? We don't want it too high. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Oh shoot, where do I want to put this though, is the other problem. Because I was gonna originally put it up here, but if I'm... Okay, maybe I should move this. Okay. Come on, Sims. Move this over here. I mean, we could just have that. No, because I want to use the shelving. Okay. I'm confusing myself. Okay, and then I want to bring this over to... We don't want to do it like that. That's gonna look weird. I'm thinking like that. That's pretty cute. Okay. We'll bring this over. Can we get the top down view? That's not the right button. Top down. Where'd my rug go? Okay, there it is. I thought I still had it. Okay. Just right in the middle there, I think looks good. And then we'll come over here, grab all my clutter. I think we're gonna be fine without that, so I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm trying to think about how we want to do this. Ooh, this would be cute to put up there too. How many how many of these do I want to have? Shoot. I like the idea of having like some extra up there. Shoot, I feel like I could use so many of these is part of my problem. Like, I feel like I could have one there. I feel like I could have them piling up in here. When I say I love clutter baskets, like, I love my clutter baskets. That's what I'm saying. Like, these items are super, super versatile. I really like them. I like this kit way more than I was expecting to. I was not sure about it. I'm gonna move that there for now. Okay, I just need to bring everything over real quick from where we were originally looking at all the items. Is there anything else? Okay, yeah, there was the art. It's going there for now. And this little lamp. Did not necessarily mean to put it in the wall, but I forgot we have move objects on it. Okay. I think maybe putting two there could be cute. Do we have room? Oh no. I don't like it there. Do I have to size it down maybe? I don't know if I like that either. Shoot. I feel like I screwed myself over here a little bit, maybe. I do think sometimes sizing this stuff down helps a lot. No. could rest it on the table maybe, but then it's not really like floating the same way. We could do like this, maybe, and have them next to each other, but I don't know if I like that either. Shoot. No, and that kills my plan for the lamps too. Okay. I think I just want to rest the shelf on here. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what else to do with it right now. So I'm gonna do that for now. Like it's kind of resting on, the shelf is resting on there versus on the wall. And we're gonna deal with that for now. Okay, for this stuff, I think this is a good spot for the bag to go. I don't think we can put both pairs of shoes on there, can we? I'm trying to think about how I want to deal with the shoes too. Hold on, I'm gonna get the list of items back up, and then I can always add more stuff. Okay, that's all the clutter. I want to see everything show off. Okay. Let me mess with this real quick. Do I want to do it like this? I feel like they're a little big. But maybe that's fine. I did not mean to grab another one. I do think I like this swatch the best, so I think we'll let it stay like that. Well, I guess if we have the white walls, do we want white lamps? Does that match better? Well, now I think it blends in too much. Okay, we're gonna do this. This is fine. I'm overthinking it. What do I want to do with the shoes? I feel like I could put some of them like in the corner there. Trying to like put it between the corner, kind of like that. Can I use raise objects to, because it won't go on the shelf otherwise, which saddens me, but okay, how low do you gotta be? You gotta be there. Are they floating? Maybe a little bit. I hate that, but what you gonna do, right? Does it make sense to have the shoes on there? Am I being crazy with that? Yeah, I feel like it's weird to put your shoes on a shelf. I think I'm just gonna keep the shoes that are like in the corner there, and that should be fine. Let me get my clutter back from the kit. Show all. Here, let's get this figured out. I just kind of randomly scattered this stuff earlier. Whoa, okay. Trying to grab just, okay. I'm trying to grab just the sunglasses with the keys. Do I want to change the swatch maybe? I like this one best. I just feel like you can see the key better the other way. Where do I want to put the mail? Do I want to put the mail there? I could just keep it there. Do I want to put the mail? No, that doesn't make sense to me. Okay. I do think this is probably a good spot for it. I feel like I should maybe put it at an angle though. It's a lot of mail. What else do we kind of want to add? I'm happy with this. I think this looks cute, so I'm gonna keep that. I don't know if I want to add another bag to the shelf. I kind of want to, hold on. I think it could be cute to have a bag resting on here, maybe. Like, it's not a pillow, it's a bag. I don't think it is necessarily the right height. I think that fixes it, hopefully. Like, you just set your bag down. What swatch do we want to do then? I think maybe this one is okay. I don't know, I would put my bag there, so. Then do I want to change like the angle of one of these so it's not like the exact same? It's probably fine. I think it looks weird at other angles for this. Then it's going over the edge, yeah, okay. I feel like I should put another one of these over here. And then we can kind of shoot. I'm trying to see if I can get away with this without having to move stuff because I hate having to do that. I don't think I'm gonna get away with that. Shoot. Okay, fine. I think like there, right? No. That was even worse. I hate trying to guess. I'm sure there's better ways to go about this, but I just don't know them. That's too close to the bag. Yeah, I'm using Alt to move it, and then move objects. I think I'm gonna do the white sunglasses for there. I'm sure more than one person has keys and sunglasses, right? I do think we've used all of the objects. Did I want to change? It says no shoes. Yeah, okay, that makes sense now. I'm gonna have it beat that one, I think, though. Okay, now I'm going into just accessories and decor. I like how the shoes are. They're in their own category by themselves. There we go. Okay. Shoot, I forgot about all my mods again. I'm gonna make this hard on me. I feel like we want more clutter. This is the Grange Mudroom kit. It came out 2 days ago, and I'm actually really liking it so far. I was not sure how I was gonna feel about it. Gosh, why do I have so many mods? I should have turned mods off. I have so many of them. We've got like these little boxes that we could maybe put up there. I am super happy with this kit. I was not expecting to love it this much. We have like this. I don't know if that makes sense. It kind of looks nice with the bin that's up there though. But like, how many of these bins do we need? Let me see how I feel about it. I feel like that's okay. Like, I'm not mad at that. And then I was thinking this box here. I just don't want stuff to float. Okay. Some of the kits I really, really love. Like, I've been pleasantly surprised by, like, quite a few of them. That cozy gaming kit, or comfy gamer, I think that's what it's called, that one made me so happy. I think that one's still my favorite out of all of the kits, I'm not gonna lie. Should I just keep it like that up there, or should I add something else up there? I don't know if it's gonna let me. It will if I keep that one there and move all of these up, though. Because could I fit 2 of these up there if I do it like this? It might be a tight fit. I feel like this one can be moved over maybe a tiny bit more. I mean, how much do I want to use these is my other problem. Like, I'm just keep going for it. I think I'll put something else up there. I just need to figure out what. For cute clutter, oh man. I need to look at my list again of all of these. I'm trying to remember what all came with Pastel Pop, because I really liked Pastel Pop. We're gonna look at what we have here. I use this mirror a lot. I use these prints a lot. I use this rug a lot. I feel like that one came out so long ago now. What were some really good ones? Again, I'm gonna talk a lot about Cozy or Comfy Gamer because it comes with a lot of good. Oh, this would be cute to put over here too. Oh my god. Like somebody's water bottle. I feel like that'd be cute to put over here. Okay, I'm doing that now. I just need to move stuff. It doesn't want me to put it there. Come on. Oh my gosh. Okay, I might need to fill stuff up more or move this away and then bring this up. I love this kit an insane amount. The clutter it comes with is super cute. I feel like I lucked out with that placement. Let's go. It's like an on-the-go water bottle. Kits are $4.99, so like $5. I think it's pretty reasonable. Some of the kits I don't come with like less items or I don't like them as much, but some of the ones with clutter especially I think are worth it. I'm just a big clutter girl. I really like having the clutter. Do we want to have this anywhere maybe? I don't think we need to. I don't know if the desk supplies makes sense over here really. Yeah, nah. My favorite thing about this one too is it has the actual like Sims games and Simlish that your Sim can put like next to their PC. And then the game posters too are so cute. I forgot about the book pile. Do I want to use that? I don't know if books in here would make sense though. What was this? That was the stickers. This could be cute to put maybe over here. I really like this open book that comes with this pack too. I use this one a ton. I like specifically what I do a lot is I'll like have it resting on, oh shoot, I didn't mean to press that button. I have it resting on like couches or like on the edge of couches. I don't know if that really works on this one because this is kind of a small, it doesn't work as well with this specific couch, but putting it on the edge like it's hanging open, like somebody carelessly put it down, or even just like leaving it on a bench like this, like somebody just put it down and left. I think that's fun. So I'm pressing 9 to raise items, and then I'm pressing 0 to bring them back down. Let's see. I feel like this would be cute to have over here. I want to scoot it. I want to scoot it a little bit though. Okay, you need to be more out of the way. Here we go. That's still... There we go. I kind of want it closer to the flowers though. Shoot, okay. I don't like moving stuff around too much because then I get nervous that I'm not going to get that placement back. I guess I can always undo it. That's way too close now. I think there's got to be an easier way of doing this and I just don't know what it is and just refuse to do it. Okay. I feel like that's good enough. Which book do I want to use? I'm trying to remember what all the art on these are. Let's see. Is that a grilled cheese book? I don't know how I didn't notice that before. That's so funny. I kind of like the green one. I think we'll do the green one there. Those are the ones I really like from this kit. I don't know if anything from Kitchen Clutter would work that well for this. I like the little tablet. Like, it could be cool to have a tablet there, but like, eh. Yeah, none of these really make sense. Maybe cleaning supplies? Putting cleaning supplies up there would actually be a good use of that shelf. I like that idea. Okay. I think I'll do the swatch, maybe? We'll see how I feel when I put it up there. I know there's so many kits. They just keep going. Every time I think they're done with kits, they just keep going. Okay, I'm gonna do it this way. Okay, there we go. I think I could scoot it over like a little bit more. Like about there. Shoot, no, okay. Move it backward. It's so hard to tell sometimes exactly where it is in space. Okay, I think that should be fine. Yeah, that looks good, okay. Do I want to flip it around so the squirt gun... Okay, it's too late for that, apparently. It's fine the way it is. I'm always tempted to use the pink swatch, but like, I don't think we need to. I think we'll use this one though, because it's a little bit more colorful. I kind of like the blue though. It offsets the pink. Okay, let's do that. We're not using CC today. We're playing with the new, I gotta stretch, sorry, the new Grange Mudroom kit. And then I'm playing with some items from some of the other kits as well, just to kind of pad some things out here. But, the clutter from the kits always turns out so cute. I'm obsessed with the clutter. I really like the shoes. I think we'll be able to do a ton with the shoes. Okay, what else do we want to... That should be it for kitchen clutter in terms of things that I'd want to use for this. I'm trying to remember what comes with sleek bathroom. Nothing I'd want to use for this. Now I'm just kind of checking things. Would that plant fit well? I like this plant. Think it might be too big. Is she too big? Alright. I'm just trying to remember what the other options were. I kind of like the idea of having a bowl there. A hanging plant on the way top shelf. That could be cute. Do we still have room? I think I filled everything up. Oh no. I do feel like we should add, hold on, let's go back to, let's just look at plants real quick. Where are all my hanging plants that aren't CC? I've downloaded a lot of hanging plant CC. I forgot about our little fern friend. Oh my goodness. I always forget you're an option. It does not necessarily want to go where I want it to go though. I feel like that could be cute to have over here. I want a little, oh my gosh. I'm clicking all around buttons. I want a little hanging plant over here. That's what I'm just trying to say. I don't know if I want it to be that one or not, but that's an option. That's not CC. It is mad at me. Oh my goodness. Do you not hang? Okay, you hang exclusively from up there. I think this is the least amount of plants I've used in a build maybe ever, which is kind of funny. Oh, is it? Oh, is that too tall? I think it is too tall. Shoot. If I size you down a little bit. No, that does not help. Oh, shoot. Like, that would have been kind of cute. Can you go over there? Nope. Ugh, why do you do these things to me? What if I move him over here? What if I make him smaller? I just don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, I'm not vibing. Okay. I feel like I find a ton of my CC on Pinterest. Occasionally I use the sim resource and then like mod the sims, but not as much anymore. I feel like I either go to creators' Patreons to look at like their specific CC for like a specific creator, or I'll go explore on Pinterest. I feel like is my favorite way to find new CC. Where are more of the hanging plants? If I type in hanging plant, or just hanging. That's not the kind of hanging plant I want. That actually gave me less options. Okay, never mind. I was on the right track, just going through and looking at all of the plants. Ugh, I'm making this harder than it needs to be by having mods turned on. Tumblr does have good CC too. I never got like hugely into Tumblr and I feel like I'm missing out. That is a big planter. I just wanted to know what that was. Now I know it's a giant planter. Let's see. I don't see more. I could have sworn there were more. I mean, I am happy with this one. I just wanted to see if there was another option I wanted to go with. Okay, here's the little cow plant one. I don't think we want the cow plant hanging low-key. That's a little dangerous. We'll probably stick with the one that I have up already. It looks fine. I just like knowing what the other options are. Okay, that was the one I already looked at earlier, and it was not cooperating. I always love this plant. I don't know if I want to use it though. If I make you smaller. I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like that should be a good spot for that. Okay, it's not sticking through the wall. Okay. In that case, you're fine. You can stay. Shoot, what color do I want to use? I think we'll use this kind of wickery color. Okay. I'm trying to think if I want to put anything right here in the middle. And I don't know. I almost want to size these down and like move them like directly over here. I think that might look better. I think that looks more cohesive to me, at least. I don't know. Let me go back and see how it was. Yeah, I do think I like this better. Okay. I feel like we need a light in the middle. Do we? Or like, is this enough for lighting? Is there any more wall stuff I wanted to add? I don't know. I feel pretty solid about how this is looking though. Like, I don't know if there's really much else I want to add. I'm just kind of trying to see where else I can add stuff at this point. I feel like we maybe need something going on here, but I don't know. Should I maybe do a bigger entryway? Does that make more sense, maybe? A bigger entryway like that? Yeah, I think that makes more sense. That kind of kills the awkward space that was there. And it's nice to have a bigger walkway into like what would probably be like a living room. So I'm happy with that. Do I want to change the paint? I kind of like just the plain white. It really lets all the pink furniture stand out. Okay, I know we have like coat racks and stuff. Where are they? I don't know if they're under sculptures. I don't remember anything anymore. You can probably just type in rack and it'll probably come up. Are you only building with the new kit? I am using some other ones too. I did use every item from the new kit, but I'm also adding some other stuff. I feel like a coat rack would make sense. Do we want a shoe rack? Because I was thinking about that and I just don't know necessarily where it would fit with what I've done here. Unless I want to like try and squeeze it like right next to there. I don't know. I don't think it's necessary. We can pretend that our Sims put them away in like this cabinet here maybe. Like I have some shoes in my closet like that. Like I have my shoe organizer in the closet. And then the shoes that I'm too lazy to put away. I don't know if this matches the aesthetic I'm wanting to go for though. I mean, that's not bad. I think that's the only rack we have, isn't it? The only coat rack? That's not CC. We have the little umbrella stand too. I wish we had different swatches for this so bad, man. I just don't like the swatches we have for the umbrellas. This one's okay. I think I'm also gonna put that. I don't know if I want to put it in the corner. I could maybe put it here and that can be what's in between the two. I feel like that makes sense maybe. I don't know, is that too far into the entrance? I don't know. Could also just put it like right next to the coats. I kind of like that. That makes more sense to me. I don't need something in that space. I don't know. It was distracting me when it was there. Okay, what else do we have? I forget what all comes with all of the kits, so I always have to go in and look and see what's going on. If you want like a welcome mat. There's no way we don't have welcome mats. Okay. What are these ones? These ones are kind of fun. Should we turn it around? What color do I want for that? I'm trying to see if I can kind of make it match the rug, but I don't know if that's going to be a thing. What are the other ones we have? Can you guys hear Boots meowing in the background? And the paws ones are always cute too. One second, it's gonna pause the music. I'm trying to make the window for the chat bigger because it keeps cutting off your guys' sentences. Okay, there we go. Now I can see it better, yay. Homecoming dress shopping? Oh man. I mean, I'm always biased and I say, like, if I'm doing something, it's gonna be pink. Like, I think most of my homecoming dresses when I was a teenager were black. I had like the obsession I have with pink now, I had with black when I was a teenager. And a lot of my clothes were black just because it's so easy to match black with stuff. I feel like fall colors could be really pretty for a homecoming dress too because it's like the start of fall. Trying to save it for prom, that's real fair. I'm like, screw it, we're doing it year round. Okay, I think I like this mat, I'm not gonna lie. I think we're gonna stick with this one. I feel like it should probably be flipped around. Okay. Should we add curtains? Maybe? I was also considering doing like this behind the window. Like the windows behind here, but I don't feel like that makes sense if I have the racks there. R.I.P. What if there's like, is there shorter versions of this window that I can kind of use to, there's gotta be little tiny ones, right? Maybe, maybe not. I mean, we have like these. I just think it'd be cute to have some kind of window behind there. I think it'd be really nice. I don't know if it's gonna let me do that. That's too big and definitely not the same style. I feel like my default, if I'm not doing pink, is usually like lavender. Do I like this one? I just don't think it matches the other windows, does it? Does it match the other windows? So far, I think that one's the cutest. It's not bad. I think it might work. Boots, honey, what are you doing? She's like, you're wearing headphones. I gotta meow at you. You're not paying attention to me. Boots, if you want attention, you can come up on the desk. I'll let you sit up on me if you want to. Oh, you want in the closet. That's what you want. My desk is right next to a closet. She likes going in there. You want me to open the closet for you? You gotta back up or you're gonna get hit by the door. You gotta back up or you're gonna get hit. There you go. Okay. If she wants the closet door open, I can open it for her, but she needs to move out of the way of the door so she does not get hit by the door. I think I like that little window. Do I want it? I think it's still fine there. I don't know, I think it's cute. Is there anything else you want to add? I feel like something should be in this corner too, but I don't know what. Two cats, Milo and Cleo. We've been thinking about getting a second cat at some point. We think Boots should have like a little baby that she can raise. We want to get her a kitten at some point. She's spayed. She can't have her own. That doesn't mean she can't like be a good mom and raise a little kitten. She's so affectionate. It'd be nice for her to have like a kitten to take care of and then like a playmate as it gets older. Let's see. We think Boots would be a nice mom. Go back to objects by function. We really, My other thought was I could put like a stool there. Maybe, but I don't know how I feel about that. Let's look maybe and see how I feel about it. You've got like these puff things. I just feel like that doesn't make sense. I want like a little tiny stool looking thing. I don't know if I have that. Okay, we need to find not CC again also. We've got like these little ottomans. I don't know, I'm just thinking so they can have like a place to sit. How are you playing? My game isn't working? Let me tell you. Okay, if you have mods, I had to disable all of my script mods and like remove them from my game files before I could get the game to work. It would not let me into any of my households. I like spent half an hour before that. Is this all from packs you bought? Yeah, it is. We are not using any mods. When I do builds with the new packs, I like to only use stuff from the packs. I feel like I'm lying if I'm showing off a new pack and I'm using mods. And so we're using all the stuff that comes with the game. I have mods turned on. I should have turned them off because I'm just having to avoid everything that's custom content. But that's so much work. I was so sad. I'm like, especially Playable Pets. Playable Pets is my favorite mod probably of like all time for The Sims 4. I like being able to play as my animals. I think that's fun. I still don't know how I feel about using a stool here, man. Well, I don't know. It's kind of grown on me a little bit. I like the idea of them having like a secondary place to like put shoes on, take shoes off, maybe. Yes, mods and CC do work offline as well. For sure. Was there another little chair? Okay, I'm going past all the beds. I'm making this harder than it needs to be. Okay. I feel like it would be under living chairs. Like all the ottomans. I don't know. I think this ottoman's probably fine. The wood matches the wood from the other objects. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. Okay. I think that works and that's cute. I think I'm gonna keep that there. I'm trying to make sure it's not clipping in to the windows though. Okay, I think that worked. Do I want curtains? I still don't know. I don't always use curtains and now I'm overthinking it. That one's too tall, too big. Okay, that's gonna get in the way of that. I don't feel like we need curtains. Doing some like that there could be kind of cute though, maybe. Shoot. Like, hold up, let me really think about this. Oh, these ones are always so cute. They're real tall. We don't need curtains. Those ones don't make sense to me. Nah. I don't like these ones enough. I don't feel like there's enough that fit that shape. That's not gonna look really odd. I don't like that that blocks the entire window. I wish we had one that was just kind of sheer, where the light still came through, but it was sheer. And then I could have it on like either side. I think that would be really cute. They're not gonna give that to me. I just kind of want to see what that would look like real quick. I don't think I want to do it, but I want to see. Can we spin around, please? Oh my goodness. No, we're not gonna spin around, I guess. Alright, do what you want then, buddy. Oh, it's gotta grab this one. It's been a long day, you guys. I'm having a time. I think that looks okay. Another option would be like to put them, oh my gosh, they go crazy. I don't think that's gonna fit there. It does not want to cooperate with me at all. Good lord, okay. I don't know, I think that looks kind of weird. I want to be able to use curtains, I just don't think it's gonna work out. A smaller curtains wouldn't make sense to me either. Okay, well. I'm just trying to see what I can find. I don't think any of these are gonna work. If I size this one down... But then it won't go lower. Shoot, okay. Well, that's how I feel about this one too. Like, I would love to put this down there, as I think this would... Oh, maybe it will cooperate. Hold on. That's really small, though. And it's not long enough. By any means. Shoot. I get so excited, and then it rips everything away from me. Which one was that? Is this one longer? Oh my gosh. No. That was the one I was using before. I just want sheer curtains, Sims, please. I want the sunlight to come through, but I want there to be stuff on the windows. Is there anything else you want to add? I'm still trying to decide if I want to put something in that spot right there or not. I feel like if there's an empty space, I just gotta put something there. I feel pretty good about the clutter. I almost want to... Hold on. Take this and put it like in the bowl. It's not gonna let me do that right now. I think that could be a cute idea to do at some point. I'm kind of happy with where they are still, but I think it'd be cute to have like a little trinket dish. I thought we had that, do we not? I'm gonna just look up the word trinket. You're killing me. Look up tray. We've got like these ones. The jeweler's tray is not what I'm looking for. That's CC, that's alcohol, I guess? Is that for the bathroom? Yeah. There's not one like that. I type in bowl. That's all CC, that's fruit. Why do I like swear that we had some kind of trinket dish that wasn't CC? Going back to decorations. I should have turned off mods, man. Karopi immediately got my attention. I was like, oh my gosh. I gotta cool it with downloading the Sanrio CC, man. That's such a random thing to have in the house. That's what we need. That's what we need in the center, right? That freaked me out so bad. He's there to scare intruders. I could have sworn that the bowls were under there. Would they be under clutter? I have so much clutter, CC, man. So much clutter, CC, good lord. I feel like if you took this and sized it, like, way down for your sim, it could be, like, a lint roller. Low-key. Because I just saw that and I'm like, that looks like a lint roller. It's a brush. It's a toilet brush, but it kind of looks like a lint roller. If you size it way, way down. Let's see. This is all mods. I download so many mods for clutter. I really should have done myself a favor and turned the mods off before going live. I did not think about it. We've got some more shoes. These shoes are, like, way smaller than those shoes. Those are, like, little kid shoes compared to the other shoes. Are you kidding me? I feel like they're really inconsistent with how they size the... Okay, and then if I size them up, they are too big. I guess, like, men's feet could maybe be that big. I don't know. I feel like they always size them differently, and that confuses me. This is the chaos control tray. That's for, bathroom. Shoot. I could have sworn that we had something. That's the sticker collection. I'm going back and turning this way. Because if, like, I can get a bowl with something in it, I think that would be cuter, you know? That's soap. That's, like, all CC. I could just be fooling myself, and I could just be thinking about CC, but I could have sworn. That's bath stuff. Oh, the magazines are kind of fun. I don't think that really fits anything here. It kind of reminds me when you used to get magazines in the mail. I feel like that's not really a thing anymore, though. Did that just age me a little bit? All the catalogs you'd get in the mail. That's makeup. Do we want the hamper in the middle? I'm not mad at that. Look up dish, that's a good idea. I feel like that's too big. I like how tall it is like that, but it's too big. It needs to be sized down. I forgot I had an Echo Dot CC. There's the box. We'll look up tray. Or dish, sorry. My brain's all over the place, man. Nope, it's still doing me dirty. Gosh, dang it. Why is... I swear there's something. Again, I could be wrong. I get so stressed out by the names of the items in The Sims. It drives me insane. I can be looking for something and, like, typing in what it technically is, but it's, like, name is something absolutely bizarre. Let's see. I wish I could, like, type in key terms and it would, like, know that, oh, you're probably talking about this. Let's add this to the list of things you're trying to look for. No, we don't need laundry out here. The cards could be kind of cute, but they're too festive. They're too Christmassy. That's all CC. That's craft stuff. I might just be crazy. I might be thinking of something that just does not exist for whatever reason. Oh, we found more footwear. See, same thing. These ones are so tiny compared to those. Like, that makes these ones look like kid shoes, and I don't think they're supposed to be. I need them to be more consistent with that. Shoot, I think I might be wrong. There is more, like, toiletry items than I thought there were. Spin back around here. Do we really not have any kind of trinket dish? I just don't want to believe that. Ooh, do I want to add a pillow over here? I was thinking about that. And now it's presented itself. As I was thinking about resting a little pillow on here. I feel like it kind of defies gravity then, though, and that looks kind of weird. Yeah. It doesn't work when it's defying gravity like that. Or it's in a wall decoration for no good reason, for real. I might just be making stuff up in my head. That's all, Cece. There's like a little basket, which is cute. I'm so disappointed right now. I don't think there is anything. Forbidden cereal bowl. See, like, that's the kind of thing, if I was looking for that, how am I gonna remember it's called the Forbidden Cereal Bowl? This is just a bunch of random clutter. Wait, I gotta compare the shoes again. Yeah, the shoes are still smaller. Why did they make the shoes so big for this pack then? I feel like it's more accurate to the size of the Sims' actual feet. But it's throwing me off. Oh my gosh, I forgot about the board games. Man, that could have also been fun to store up there. I'm happy with what I have there, but like my parents always kept our board games in our like entryway closet. So I thought that would be fun. We've also got the puzzles. Oh, come on, man. If the closest thing we have to like a trinket dish is a fruit bowl, I'm gonna lose my mind. Got books. What's the clutter carousel? This is more like bedroom perfume kind of stuff though. That's not what I want. We're using this one right now because this is the closest we're getting. Display box. I'm reaching the bottom. I just feel like there might not be anything. You got the apples. That doesn't count. Because they're apples. Shoot, man. We have so many packs. How is that not a thing? We've got all these trays for like perfumes, but do we really not have an entryway tray? Why didn't they add that to this one? The one from Seasons? Show us that. I'm gonna pull up Seasons. Only Seasons. Nothing is coming up for me. Maybe it needs to be under show all, and maybe I'm just looking in the wrong section. I don't know. I feel like it would be under clutter though, right? I still don't think I see anything. Look up ornate beauty. Let's see. If I just type in ornate. Here's the ornate beauty. Where'd it go? Where are you? Where? This one here. Oh my goodness. See, like, how come we have, like, this, but I can't have a trinket dish? Like, come on, man. I think the closest thing I could do would be to just try and pile stuff into there with move objects. And just adding clutter that way. Like, I don't know if I can. Let me see. I don't even know how to do the height correctly for that. I'm not sure what the height would have to be. That's too high. Okay, 1, 2. Now it's too low. Checks out. It kind of fits. It kind of fits. Okay. Could maybe make it work. I don't know. How do we feel about that? Should we try to, like, have a trinket dish like that with the bowl? And have them sitting in there instead? I don't know if I like that, though. I feel like I'd want other stuff to be in there. And I just don't think we have enough clutter for that. I don't like the way it's clipping through either. I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. Maybe they grabbed all the clutter, they cleaned it up for now. I still don't see anything. I just don't think there is. There's like the chaos control tray, which I think is like the closest thing, but it's like a brush. Purse bowl in The Sims 4 before GTA 6. I just want to have an organized place for my Sims to put their trinkets, and I don't want it to have to be CC. Man, I'm gonna call all my trinket dishes purse bowls now. I like trinket dishes because they make me feel like things are less cluttered. It's like organized clutter. That makes me feel better about all my clutter. I don't know if there's anything else we want to add. I'm feeling pretty good about it. I mean, we've got to move this back. Hold on. That wasn't back in its place. I'm feeling pretty good about it. I'm wondering if there's anything I should try to shove, like, in here, this little area. And I'm not sure. It could be fine. I don't think I want to add another plant. You went to get some cherries? Oh, I haven't had cherries in so long. They're so good. I'm trying to think. I don't know if there's anything I want to put there. I think it would have to be a decor item. I just don't know what. It's not going to be wall art, I don't think. It's probably fine. I just feel like if there's an empty spot, like, I feel that need to, like, throw some clutter, because I feel like that makes it feel more lived in. But we do probably have enough clutter going on here. I don't know, is there anything else you guys think we should add? I'm only making this room today. I just wanted to check out the new kit. I am a fan of how this turned out, though. I might build around this at some point. I do think this little window is really cute. Shoes are a small storage box. We've got the shoes over here. We could put a little storage box there. Maybe another one of these to go over here. I kind of like that. I'm trying to figure out what color it should be. I kind of like the dark brown there. Do we have the... What are the other boxes? Look up box. I feel like we've got a lot of storage box options now from some of the other packs. Gosh, I have so much CC. We've also got these ones. I feel like that might make more sense for that spot. Now I'm going through all the colors again. I kind of wish it had the hole like this one has on the side. Oh wait, this one does. That's pretty much okay. That's exactly what I was looking for. Perfect. Should have just clicked on that one. I didn't even realize that was there. I like that. I think that's a cute idea. I'm gonna try to put it more up against the wall there. Okay. And then I want to do the brown. I think I like the brown. I think that looks cute. Okay. I'm feeling pretty good about it. Now I'm gonna save before my cat comes and steps on the power button. I still need to buy a button protector. I just learned recently that that was a thing, that you can buy like PC button protectors so your cat doesn't step on them. That's happened a few times while I've been live. I think I made a whole TikTok about how she like aborted one of my Sims pregnancies once because I didn't save and she stepped on the power button while I was live. I'm pretty sure you could hear me like saying no and then it's shutting off the stream. I was so sad. I don't think I had saved in like over an hour and a half. It was bad. I'm trying to get better about that. I wish it like occasionally auto-saved. I shouldn't say that though, because then it would probably choose to auto-save like as soon as my sim accidentally dies. And I would lose my mind. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good about this. I think we're done. I'll wrap it up for today. Oh man, I've been doing this for an hour and a half. I've been paying a lot of attention to this one room. Building takes a long time. I'm really picky. I think it turned out really cute though. I'm really happy with how it turned out. Alright. I'll see if I can maybe make a speed build of this too. I've been trying to get better at making those. And then I'll get this uploaded to the gallery. It's not gonna let me do it right now. TikTok specifically gets mad at me if I pull up the gallery while I'm live. I don't know why. They're like, that's a browser window, you can't have that up while you're live. I don't understand why they have an issue with that. But I will upload it to the gallery. We'll wrap up for today. I wanted to mess with the legacy lot this week too, so I think that's our plan. We'll probably mess with some more stuff with this kit for like the entryways in those houses, because there's some really good entryway stuff here. I'm actually really pleased with how this kit turned out. I think the items are super, super cute. And I love all the swatches. I know we went through that, but like, look at all these bright colors. Like, there's so many fun options. I love all the vibrant colors. Alright, we're gonna wrap it up for today, but I will see you guys probably Monday. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling on Monday. But I will see you guys soon. Alright, have a good night, everybody.